Hey, what's up, Positive Filter listeners? It's Philip Wilkerson back with another episode. So this is a quick episode and a video presentation to celebrate 3 years of podcasting. Yes, it's been crazy. I've been podcasting for 3 years. And so all this time, I've had multiple guests, wonderful people on the show. But before I roll into this video and have the guests speak about their experiences being on Positive Filter and what they like about it, I wanted to also use this time to do a quick announcement and let the listeners know that I'm going to be on a quick short podcast break. Not the podcast is going away forever, just a quick break to kind of regather myself, retighten it up, and then come back with season 3 of the podcast. So please, in the meantime, keep supporting the podcast. Please keep on sharing and liking and promoting old episodes. Please share the podcast with your friends. Please still engage with the podcast on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which is all at Positive Filter. I'll definitely come back stronger, more refined, with better guests. Well, not better guests because everyone's amazing, but better interviewing on my part of my guest, because I have some great guests coming in. And so just please keep up with the podcast. Please stay engaged. And please enjoy this video of guests who have given their time to just kind of send a little video testimonial of why they enjoy being on Positive Filter. Welcome to Positive Filter with your host, Philip Wilkerson, a podcast that focuses on friends, family, health, and career with a little self-help around the way. Please join me in this journey for self-improvement, and I hope that what I have to share will make you a better person, thus making the world a better place.
Hi, Uncle Phil.
Hi, Uncle Phil. I wanted to tell you, I watching a silly show. It's really silly.
Watching a silly show. And she's eating some breakfast. And you see quarantine beard, and I'm not showing you the sunroof, but happy 3 years on Positive Filter.
And how happy 3 years.
And we love you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Show them the rock on that you learned. Oh, you show them the rock on. Yeah. Or this one from World Tour. We've been watching World Tour, the Trolls World Tour, right there. Put that finger up, right there. Rock on, baby. We love you. Happy 3 years.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Christie Michals. I work with Phil. I have been an active listener of Positive Filter since the summer of 2018 when I first met Phil. I have also been on the show as a guest and a co-host from time to time, as Phil and I will work together to provide those Q&A episodes, which I'm very thankful for. I'm thankful for that opportunity, as Phil and I are always looking for ways to spread positivity and to learn about well-being so that we can improve the lives of ourselves and improve the lives of others around us. What I really like about his show, Positive Filter, is that it brings unique perspective to my life every week. Phil has an amazing ability to connect and to network. He's really good at meeting new people. And when he makes these connections, it's actually beneficial to all of us as listeners as well. When he meets new people and is able to bring them on the show, I think it's really valuable for us to learn from people who might have different perspectives, different interests, that might work in a different industry than us. And he does a really good job of keeping that variety. And when he is searching for new knowledge, when he wants to learn something new, he shares that with the world. And I really appreciate that. I like the way that he's always authentic and vulnerable and keeps things lighthearted. It's good that we get those laughs every now and then from his podcast as well. So thank you, Phil. Thank you, Positive Filter, for your dedication to provide great content, to make the world a better place, and to spread that positivity. Let's keep it going.
What's up, everybody? I want to congratulate Phil for 3 years of podcasting, man. That's an awesome accomplishment. I know what it's like to be in 3 years deep into a podcast, because I've been doing it for 3 years, so good on you. I just want to take a few minutes or 2 seconds here just to say this show was awesome. The episode that I was on with Phil asked great questions and made me feel comfortable, and it was just really cool to share my story as a mental performance coach and just share sports psychology topics and overall my story as an athlete and as a coach. So just wanted to share with everybody to if you haven't listened to Phil's podcast, man, you got to check it out. Have a good day.
Hey, Philip, congratulations on your podcast success. I was glad to be a 2-time participant in your podcast and proud to be your father-in-law. So congratulations, and I hope there's many more to come.
Hey, Positive Philter listeners. I wanted to make this video for Phil celebrating his 3 years of doing the Positive Philter podcast. And really the first thing that comes to mind is really the persistence and the consistency that he's shown with it. Most people that make podcasts usually don't last more than, I believe it's like 3 or 6 months, and then they usually just give it up. Where Phil has really been consistent with it and grown as a podcaster. And that's really the main thing that I admire about him and with his podcast is just the amount of growth that he's had. I wanted to share 5 lessons that I took away from the podcast. The first one is from an episode he did with my friend Allie, where they talked about you can't pour from an empty cup, which means as a coach or as a teacher or anybody in service, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. And I've really tried to focus on this by making sure I'm meditating consistently, that I'm exercising, that I'm getting enough sleep. The second one from that same episode is that you should give without any expectation of having anything come back to you. And this is really big. It's not about keeping score in terms of I've given this much, they've given that much, but just giving without that expectation. The third one is to just be a fully present father. And this is one thing that Phil and a lot of his guests that he brings on are. They're present in terms of being there in their child's life, but also just being fully present and fully engaged when they are with their kids. The fourth one was from a small business episode that Phil did a while back, where his guests talked about having systems in place and really making sure that these systems work so that your company is most efficient and runs smoothly. And I've tried to implement these in my own life as well. The fifth one is that Phil is really vulnerable and talks about different issues that he has in his life, whether it's a mental health issue that he's had or anything that he might be struggling with. And it really just allows me to feel more comfortable sharing about my own life and my struggles from the past as well. Thanks, Phil, for everything that you're doing. Look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care.
What's up, Phil? It's your boy Wayne too, man. Hey, I just wanted to drop you a note and tell you that I really appreciate the Positive Philter podcast. It's come a long way. I'm so glad you stuck with it because I think it really allows people to share their perspectives and positivity, especially during times like these where it's just unprecedented madness. We all need that little joy, the hope, different perspective, and man, just keep doing your thing, and I'm really proud of you. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Phil? Congratulations on reaching 3 years of Positive Philter. Your podcast is amazing, definitely inspirational, and I'm proud to see how much progress you've made just from when you first started to where you are now. I look forward to another incredible 3 years of this journey with you of positivity. I look forward to recording with you again soon, and just keep going, brother. I'm proud of you.
Oh, hello, Phil. I didn't see you there. I just wanted to send you a quick message and say congratulations on your 3 years of podcasting, spreading your positivity through the world and making a difference in people's lives. Congratulations, buddy. I appreciate you. Appreciated being on the podcast. And keep it going, buddy. Keep it going. Talk to you later.
Congratulations, Phil, on 3 years of your podcast. I am so glad that you asked me to be a part of it. And I am so thankful that you always spread positivity and share joy with others because we definitely need it. I'm also a proud recipient of an Phil Award for being one of your top 5 Redskins fans. So what that tells you is that I am delusional, insanely committed, and loyal. And you are one of the most loyal friends that I could ever have. And I'm so thankful for you in my life and grateful for all you do for me and other people to support us. And I just have to commend you for all your efforts. So kudos to you, friend. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Hermano. I just want to say congrats on 3 years of your podcast. I'm really proud of all the hard work you've done and really promoting positivity. So thank you for all you've done. And I've been honored to be part of 2 episodes. And the time that we spent together doing those were really special at Deep Creek Lake on our vacation, our family vacation. So thanks for including me in that. And I'm so proud of you and love you. Mwah.
Hey Phil, it's your boy Goff. Congrats on 3 years. Really enjoyed following your journey from the jump and appreciate you allowing me to be a part of it. The podcast, you spreading positivity, it's been incredible and enjoyed listening to every single one of them. Look forward to the next journey, the next chapter, and what you keep doing and accomplishing. And let me know if you ever need co-host or a guest. I'm here for you. Appreciate you.
Hey Philip, I just wanted to take a second to thank you for inviting me to be a guest on the Positive Philter podcast. It was a lot of fun. You really have a knack for making people feel very comfortable, and it really just, I forgot we were recording. It felt like a fun, interesting conversation. I can't thank you enough for the positivity that you show all of the time to so many people, and for taking the time to do this podcast to share that positivity with so many others. It's a real gift. Thank you so much.
Hi Phil, Kristina here. I just wanted to congratulate you on 3 years on your podcast. It's absolutely amazing. And I also wanted to thank you for being such a positive light, not only in my immediate circle, but to the world, because we really need it. And I hope as time goes on, more and more people get to experience your light.
Now look, it takes audacity to start something as ambitious as the Positive Philter podcast, but it takes conviction to keep it going for 3 years. Congratulations, Philip. So proud of all the work that you've done with the podcast. Thank you so much for bringing me on as a guest. Please keep on pumping out those good vibes. We need it as much as we can, especially in the times that we're in. Looking forward to continuing to be
going on, Phil. Hope you're doing well, man, under these times. And I just really want to say thank you so much for having me on your Positive Philter podcast. It was a real talk. We were great dads out there, and gave me a lot of faith in being a dad, and stepping my game up as we were connecting about Kobe and all the different things that we were talking about on the show. And just wish you many more years of success, my man. I love your energy, love your soul, and keep grinding, my man. That's what it's all about.
Happy 3-year anniversary to Positive Philter. Phil, you are amazing. I'm not just saying that as your fraternity brother, but I'm saying that as a fan. My favorite thing about Positive Philter is that it's positive. Duh, of course. It's upbeat, always uplifting, always puts me in a good mood. And you talk about fascinating topics, you know? So why wouldn't I be a fan? Why wouldn't I want to listen? Very proud of you, bruh. Keep up the good work. Love you, bruh. 06.
Hi everybody, it's Victoria. You may recognize this voice, maybe not the face, from a couple of episodes of the Positive Philter. I've been invited to participate on a number of episodes, and I'm very appreciative. I guess if I have to say what I like about Positive Philter, of course, it's going to be the podcaster himself, the man, the legend, the randomest friend you'd ever want to meet. That's Phil. And, you know, I have to say, for those that don't have the pleasure of knowing him in person, is that he's just as passionate and motivated in person as he is on the podcast. And it's something that for those around us who have so many other things going on, it keeps us motivated to know that somebody who's a father and a professional and so involved can find time to do what he's passionate about. And it definitely motivates me. I guess what I like about his Positive Philter podcast is that it's so accessible. It's all different types of people that you hear on the show, and they're sharing what they're passionate about, what they're doing, and it's very much an honor to be a part of it. It's also exciting just to know this person that's doing this, and just really proud of him. So thanks so much for letting me share my thoughts, and definitely keep listening.
Brother Phil Wilkerson, this is DeGeorge Griffin. Just want to say happy anniversary. I am so proud that you made it to the 3rd year of your podcast, Positive Filter. I was so tremendously honored and blessed to be a guest on episode 151 on helping folks find their purpose. And man, you are truly putting out positive images, and I'm so grateful and proud of you. Wishing you continued success. Love you, bro.
What's good, Phil? Just want to say thank you for everything. Keep up the good work. Thank you for having us with your Positive Filter podcast. It was dope, great. A lot of information. We learned about you. Just keep on doing what you got to do, man. More blessings.
Yeah, shout out to you, Phil, man. Had a great time on your podcast. You had a lot of interesting questions. Same time, you really kept our minds going and kept us flowing. So, yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Hey, it's Luke. I just want to say thank you to Phil for having me on his podcast. Not once, but twice now. We first met about over a year ago, almost a year and a half ago, and he had our first episode with a White Wolf of Alpha. And I just want to say this is a great podcast series, and anybody who is watching, you have to feel some type of positivity after watching each and every episode. And it's always uplifting, loving information. Keep on doing work, keep it up, and keep on tuning in.
Happy 3rd anniversary, Phil, for your podcast, The Positive Filter. I just wanted to say that I think it's great that you have great guests and episodes. I really enjoyed being a guest last year, and we had a great talk about my career in journalism. So I wanted to wish you a happy anniversary for the podcast, and I hope you have many more years of great episodes. Onwards and upwards.
First of all, Phil better be glad I'm doing this because I look like a caveman. But my wave's going to be so popping though. But yeah, don't mind the little bald spot. Anyways. So I am so glad that I could be a guest on Positive Filter. I love what the podcast has done. It's always just about positivity and how we can live our best lives as people, and really being able to talk about getting older and showing up authentically in whatever age you're in was so monumental for me, and it was really cathartic during a time that I needed those conversations. So I'm really happy that could happen. So congratulations on this landmark, this historical mark. This is so big, and I really hope that Positive Filter gets bigger and better from here, and that you'll be brave enough to have me again on your show.
Thank you for listening to Positive Filter, a podcast that focuses on family.